It is indeed a lovely, lovely afternoon. I am Immaculate Kamunya, Customer Experience Officer at Springboard Capital Limited. And as always, it is indeed our greatest pleasure to have you on board our different activities that we organize for our customers. And for sure, we don't take that for granted. In our today's LinkedIn Live, we'll be speaking about the nexus of customer service and customer experience for business excellence. Customer service aims at solving one piece of the puzzle, that is, when a customer reaches out for help and support during their business interaction. On the other hand, customer experience is the complete puzzle. That is, the sum total of all the experiences a customer has at every touch point during their customer journey. In the microfinance sector, it is same products, same services. Question is, what is our differentiator? For Springboard Capital, customer experience excellence is key. We ensure inclusion of our customers in all our business activities and business decision-making process to ensure we leave an indelible mark on our customers. Before I introduce our speaker for today, we request for your interaction as the discussion is ongoing. Please put your questions, comments on the chat, and engage as much as possible. We will have a surprise for the two most active participants at the end of our discussion. At this point, I would like to introduce our speaker for the day, Jane Buria. Jane is a seasoned customer experience practitioner, marketplace leader, and change catalyst with over 20 years experience working within the financial services sector for both local and multinational organizations. How amazing is that? Jane is the CEO and principal consultant of Lead Insights Africa Consulting, a firm established with the customer success in mind, specializing in customer experience strategy, leadership, and management consulting. Jane is also a consultant with the Institute of Customer Experience Kenya. She works with clients to review and develop effective customer-centric strategies and provide tailor-made solutions for improved customer experience, client retention, operational efficiencies, and business profitability. Jane is indeed a powerhouse, and we would like to tap into all this knowledge and experience. At this stage, I would like to welcome Jane to give us her opening remarks.
Thank you, Immaculate. Thank you for the warm welcome and the introduction. I am delighted to be here and very excited about this session and looking forward to an engaging and interactive session. Thank you as well to Springboard Capital. Very, very great initiative and a commendable one. It already shows that you're a customer-centric organization. You know, having these initiatives to empower our clients and empower the community on how to serve our customers better. So thank you very much for this opportunity. And also a very warm welcome and thank you as well to all those who have logged in and tuned in from the different channels. I look forward to engaging with you as we learn together, as we grow together, and as we share about just the importance and the critical pillar that customer experience and customer service is to our business to help us grow. So as we start, I'll just pick up from the introduction that Immaculate you have mentioned. Very briefly, and just mention that yes, I am Jane Buria, as has been introduced, and as the CEO of Lead Insights Africa Consulting. What we do as Lead Insights Africa is that we collaborate with our clients. We design, we develop, and we implement customer-centric strategies that will help your business improve on client satisfaction, on client experience, and ultimately help your business grow and become more profitable. So our contacts are there. We are on LinkedIn. We are also on Twitter, and we are also, that's just the channels that you can see that are on the screen as well. The other hat I wear is a curator of Mentor Circle Conversations. And as Mentor Circle Conversations, this is a platform that we have created to mentor, empower, as well as equip professionals in the marketplace so that we can create more value-based leaders, those that need career guidance and mentorship, those that are emerging or aspiring leaders. And you want to understand, how do we navigate the marketplace and the challenges that are there? So we are there to help you as Mentor Circle Conversations. We hold webinars. We also have mastermind programs, and we also have mentorship programs that are running. So get in touch with us and we'll be happy to help you. So for me, I'm very excited to be here today, even as we discuss a topic that I'm very passionate about. And this is about the customer. This is about both internal and external customers. So as Immaculate has mentioned, customer experience is a key driver for any business. You cannot succeed as a business without customer experience, without implementing the right strategies to retain your customers and to make them feel valued. Yeah. So even as we start, I would like to engage you to think a little bit with me on this journey, even as we begin. And I'd like us to think about a brand that you admire, a brand that you want to be recognized with or associated with, or a brand that you'd also want your business to be considered as, and why. So what is one of your favorite brands, and why, which, if you were a brand or if your business was a brand, which one would you be and why? I think there's a slide for that. If your business were a brand, which one would you be and why? Please put your comments on the chat, and Immaculate will help us read a few of them. If you were a brand, which one would you be and why? Okay. So maybe there is a brand that you admire because of the kind of service they deliver, or how they make you feel, or the kind of experiences you've had with them. What are some of those brands and what are some of those businesses that you'd like to be associated with or you admire greatly? Your brands. So Immaculate, are there some comments that are coming through? We want to encourage as much interaction as we can. Please post your comments. Which is the brand that you would want to be associated with? Safaricom. Okay, so I see a comment there, Safaricom, customer convenience, all right? And they are customer centric and they're also known for their innovation. Any other brand, any other brands that you'd want to be associated with? And why? There are so many other different brands that you can think of. You can think of Uber because of its convenience. You can think of, somebody has also mentioned Mercedes because of its luxury and the kind of car brand that it is. So it's associated with something. There is something about that brand that makes you feel either valued or it's convenient service. And as a customer, you will want to keep going back. And so what have we done there? When we are talking about a specific brand that we like or that we admire, we have just become ambassadors or promoters of that brand. So it is said that the best advertising that you can ever have is a loyal customer speaking or spreading the word about how incredible your business is, okay? So remember that the best advertising that you can ever have is having a loyal customer speaking or spreading the word, promoting your business because of the incredible service or experience that they are getting. And it is said that it is 6 or 7 times more costlier to market or advertise your products than to retain loyal customers. So we would want to have, as we are coming into this topic and unpacking, we want to see how can we become the kind of businesses where our customers are our brand ambassadors. That is the secret to your success as a business. Convert your customers into promoters and your brand ambassadors. What is it that your customers would say about your brand? You know? So if we, a few of us said Safaricom, a few of us said Mercedes, a few of us said Uber. for various reasons. What are your customers speaking about your brand? What is the perception that they have about your business and your brand? So we'll get into that a bit more then as we continue with this conversation, and we are looking forward to that. Thank you.
Yeah, we also had Lucy saying she admires the Apple brand. And we also have a purple pink gift. Someone is admiring that. We also have someone saying Tesla NPS of 97. Excellent. And we also have, we have a few ideas coming in. Also, there's someone who admires Chicken Inn.
Yeah, so I guess they have great chicken and they have great food. So just like we had said earlier, what is it that differentiates your business as a business owner? What is it that differentiates your brand and your business? Because customer service or customer experience is not about the what. Chicken is sold everywhere. There's KFC, there is Kukusama, there is Chicken Inn, there's Galitos, but there is somebody who has picked Chicken Inn for a specific reason. There is something that's differentiating Chicken Inn from the other places. Yeah, Kenchik, for example, I think for those of us who are there when Kenchik was thriving. But today, there's so many other restaurants that are serving that chicken. So the question and the challenge for us as business owners, we may have a salon, you may have a car hire, you're in construction. Why should a customer come to you? What is it that's going to draw them to come to your business, and why? What is differentiating you that keeps them top of mind, that keeps you top of mind? Yeah, and remember, customer experience or customer service is not about the what. The products are the same and they are numerous all over. Today's customer is not afraid of switching options immediately. They are not afraid of walking out of ABSA and going into a different bank, CBA, because there are options. We all have options. So it's about the how. So that how is what differentiates you from your competitors.
Wow. It is about the how and not the what. That is very insightful. So CX and CS still remain unclear in business. Would you kindly provide direction on what these are and why they're important in business today?
Thank you. That's a very important question. And I think, there's a fine line, or there's a thin line between what people understand about customer service and also what customer experience is. You'll find some using the same words to interchange, but there is actually a difference. Yeah, so when we talk about customer service, we are talking about the support that your business gives to customers, either before, during, or after the sale of that product or service or solution that you're giving your customers. So it's mainly seen as a component of the wider or the bigger bit around customer experience. It's a component of support. And I think traditionally we used to talk a lot more about customer service. We used to hear customer service department, customer service this, and because it had a very strong element about supporting our customers. You'll hear the contact center as a support team. You will hear the customer service team who are mainly responding to queries or complaints, but things have evolved over time. At that time, people used to view any sales based on price or product, or the success of a business based on the product or even price. So companies would compete amongst just, around what is the price, what is the product. But today's customer has evolved. They have become more demanding, they have become dynamic. They want a great service consistently, all the time, anytime, because, even digitally and technologically, we have really advanced. And what matters to them most, it's about the experience. It's about how you're making your customers feel. How are you meeting their needs? What effort are they having to put in to get your product or your services, or for them to reach you? What is the experience that they have? And the exercise that we did earlier when we said, think about a brand that you admire or that you like, and why. It's because customer experience has everything to do with perception and the impression that your customers have. What do they perceive about your business, your brand, and how you make them feel? Of course, if the impression that they get of you is a negative one and they become a detractor. They will not promote your business. They will not come back and give you repeat business. If they have a positive experience with you right from the onset, because again, customer experience is the sum total of all, it's a holistic view, what the interactions they have at every different touch point and channel that you have, whether it's your website, whether it's at the door, at the gate, as they come, whether it's an email, you know, they take into account everything about that. You can have very good chicken, but if I come to your restaurant and I find it dirty, I will not come back again. Yeah. Or if I find a rude waiter, I will not come back again, as much as your chicken might be good. So it's not about the product. It's about the whole experience at every part of my journey as being a customer or life cycle as a customer with your product or interaction with your product or service. How am I experiencing your delivery of service? How am I experiencing you as a brand? How am I experiencing your employees or your workers? How am I experiencing the environment of your business? So let's take note of that. It's a much bigger component. And the benefits are numerous. I cannot understand how, I don't know how a business would be succeeding without considering customer experience as part of their business plan or strategy. Yeah, the benefits are numerous. One, as a business, because of your customers being happy and satisfied, promoters, they will promote your business and bring in more repeat business. They'll bring in referrals. So like we said, it's better to have and retain your customers than to go acquire new ones. The new ones will actually come because of the referrals. These brand ambassadors that you have within your business will market for you and advertise for you. Yeah. Secondly, you reduce costs. There are a lot of costs that you reduce once you pay attention to the experiences or the needs of your customers. Why? You reduce costs because one, you're taking time to understand your customers. Customer centricity involves also taking time to understand your customers, either through feedback, through how you engage them, through getting to know, what are some of their issues. If there are any problems, you fix them. So you'll focus on developing products that speak to their needs, not products that you think as an organization or as a business they need. So once you get their feedback and you do something about it, even your customers are happy and they are able to say, this was fixed, or they are now providing this for us. Yeah, you will become also innovative because you're trying to meet your customers' needs. You have greater retention rates of your own customers. And ultimately, you become more profitable as a business because once you're retaining more customers, your loyal customers are bringing new ones. Yeah. Once your perception out there is great, maybe even on social media, people are seeing comments. Oh, it's great to be in Immaculate Salon. Everyone wants to go to the Immaculate Salon. And so 5, 10 other new ones come. So there are numerous benefits that, cannot be ignored once you focus, or once as a business, you are deliberate and you are intentional about how you want to take care of your customers and how you want to retain them. So this is a very important component in business.
Wow, I like that there are numerous benefits when you implement CS and CX into your business. It's guaranteed for more business, more profits, retention, and there's also business growth. Another common question is, how can business leaders embed CX and CS into their business plans and strategies?
So yeah, and that's a very important question, because I think there are times that CX and CS is seen as a function of one department or a person within a business or an organization. So CX is not the responsibility of your contact center or your customer service representative or the receptionist. It is not a role played by one person. Customer experience is actually a strategy and the responsibility of everybody within the company, the business, the organization, to deliver it for your business to be successful. And if that is the case, then it means that as a leader, as a business leader, great service or great customer experience begins with me, who is the leader, with you, who is the leader. All right. So it is for us to own this customer agenda right from the top and demonstrate it and role model that it is important to you, that you're also customer-centric, that you care about your customers, and have that vision shared with the wider team so that they all come on board and they understand these are the standards that we have as a company. You know, the same way, it's very interesting. Every time you get into a business, there will be a sales plan. We have targets for sales. By the end of today, we want 100,000 shillings from all the, from all the things that were sold today. Or we want to make sure we have received 20 new customers. So we have targets, very aggressive targets for sales. But are we ignoring a very important aspect? So yes, we have a sales plan, but do we have a plan for our customers? Do we have a plan that is clear, an agenda on how we are going to retain these customers that we bring in, that we have gone all out to bring in? Yeah, it can take you 6 months to get a new customer, but it can take you 30 seconds through social media to lose 100 customers because somebody posted very negative feedback about your business or service. So it starts with us as the leaders. Secondly, you share that vision and plan with your team, let them come on board so that you're speaking from the same script on the same page, all right? And have standards, set goals, set standards, and say, you know, this is how we will serve our customers. We'll serve them with a smile. We'll make sure we respond to customers within 30 minutes when they write us an email or on social media. You know, we will make sure that we are being innovative and we also resolve their complaints within 1 day. So, you know, you set standards that the entire team know, and also they are trained. Invest also in your team. Train them on what the expectations are in terms of serving our customers. Make sure also that we are keeping in touch with our customers by engaging them and finding out, how do you find our service? You know, what can we do to improve and make it better for you? Yeah, and so those are just some of the ways that, you know, you can make sure that you know, you are embedding CX as part of your business plan and strategy, you know, first by owning it, getting your team to own it, and also getting to know what do your customers also want and expect from you, and making sure that you actually implement that feedback and engage them as well. I think that would really take your business quite far and give them value for what they're giving you.
So for leaders, ownership is key. They also need to set a vision and also share it with their team. And they also need to be the people to show the way. That is very, very insightful. Often, CX and CS are seen to be flowery add-ons and not as central business pillars. What causes this? And what can be done to change the tide?
That's true. I mean, it's sad, but it's true that in a number of organizations, they have not appreciated the relevance and the importance and the critical role that a CX and CS play, even for their business. Now, customer experience and customer service should not be seen as an expense to the organization. If anything, it's far from it. It's actually a strategy to get your business more profitable, to retain your best clients, to add more value to your business in terms of what you're saying, in terms of business growth and profitability. Why it is seen as flowery is because I think for a long time, you know, there's been the mindset that customer service is a cost. And so it's more of lacking understanding as to what is some benefits. Some of the benefits we talked about earlier when we said, oh, this is the return on investment if you focus or deliberate about customer experience. Customer service and customer experience is not about what we did last week very actively. Many organizations went out, bought cakes for their customers, balloons everywhere, maybe a party, a lunch, a nyama choma to appreciate them. That is just one element of how we want to appreciate our customers, but that is really not customer experience. So it will look like a cost at that point, but really you are actually investing in telling your customers, thank you, making them feel valued, making them feel that they are important and you appreciate that the business that they're bringing to you. On the other hand, when you see customer experience or customer service as an investment, you would take time to invest in your processes and see what is it that we need to do to improve so that our customers can get more efficient services from us. That way, they don't, move to competition. What is it that we need to do to make sure that we train and invest in our staff so that they deliver better service to our customers and we retain the best staff, for example? What is it that we need to do so that we get more clients and we retain more clients to keep buying from us? Because that retention results in customer loyalty, and it results in repeat business. It results in business growth and profitability, So in other words, the customer experience is actually an investment. It's not a cost. It's not an expense. It is actually become the greatest strategy of any business to succeed. Statistics show that 95% of the businesses that spend more time in implementing customer-centric strategies become 5 times more profitable than their competitors. I think we would all want to be more profitable than our competitors. And that's because the secret to your success as a business is applying customer centricity, is turning those customers into brand ambassadors, making sure that they're satisfied, making sure that they're happy, and that in turn brings more business to you. And profitability as well for you.
I like to hear it's not about the balloons, it's not about the sweets, it's not about the cakes that we cut for our customers, but it's more of investing in our customer. We should not feel like a customer is an expense, customer service is an expense, but we should put all resources to ensure that it is something that our customer benefits from. Wow. The other thing is that another dimension of CX is emerging as even more integral than CX and CS. What's your take on this general dimension?
Okay, so that dimension must be employee experience. Yeah. So in any business or anywhere that we work, our employees should be, and they should actually even know this, that they are valued. They are our greatest asset. If you do not have employees or workers on board, then who will serve your customers? I think we may have examples where we have gone into an organization or a company or even a restaurant, and you find that the workers, unfortunately, some of the public offices as well, and you'd find that people are looking so, you'd wonder, are they angry with me? What have I done? Because they just look gloomy, or they look upset, or they look tired. So it's very important that even as we are focusing on our external customers and giving them the great, we want to deliver great experiences for them, that we have made sure that internally, our greatest asset, who are our employees, they are motivated, they are inspired to deliver a great service for our customers, because inspired and motivated employees, we are more productive. They will go the extra mile to serve your customers well. So we cannot, if you create a work environment in your business or in your organization where people are either very tired, their welfare is not taken care of, their feeling not listened to, as employees, the well-being of your employees is very important if you want to see productivity, if you want to see great sales, if you want to see profitability for your business, and if you want to see your customers served well. They say that happy employees also serve your customers with great energy and also great positivity, and also make happy customers at the end of the day. So this element of employee experience, and we are glad that it's getting more and more prominence, so that we take care of those that are working for us, make sure they're motivated, they're also trained, you invest in them to train them and develop them, make sure they are growing, and make sure that they are inspired to deliver great results for your business and in serving our customers. It's a very important component and dimension as well. Yeah.
Wow. A happy employee makes a happy customer. That's so good to hear in this business world of today, that inspired and motivated employees are more and more productive. I would like to see if we have any questions that are streaming in our chats.
I think as we think about the questions, I also wanted to mention around, as a business, as part of the strategies, to to embed CX within your business plans. This is also a very important component as well. How, as a business, are we tracking or measuring that service is being delivered in the right way? So that is also an important component to have. Yeah. So you can do this through one, getting the insights from your clients. One, what kind of feedback are they giving you? So you make sure that, if it's positive, what is it that we can continue doing? If it is negative, then how do we address those pain points and fix and improve? Negative feedback is not a bad thing. Negative feedback, in fact, customers who complain are very good customers because, of course, if it's a genuine complaint, because they're helping you improve. They don't want to leave. They want you to know something is wrong somewhere. Please change this and improve. Yeah. So we pay attention to the feedback from our customers. The second thing that you can do as a business owner is also put some KPIs or some measures. So what gets measured gets done. Yeah. So you would want to see in terms of your satisfaction from your clients, or in terms of even how some of these targets that you have, how are your team meeting those targets so that you keep improving and exceeding those expectations as well. And every day is it's a journey. It's a journey and that you have to work with your customers. How do you get into your customers' shoes even when they say that things are not working right? So it's very, very important, that you're always remaining conscious that you want to deliver the best for your customers. Sometimes I think we focus so much on what our competitors are doing and we forget our customers. Yeah. So I think those are important points. Okay. So do we have any questions, any comments that are coming through?
I do have some questions from the audience, whereby Colette is asking, if, for example, in its worst case scenario, a business gets a negative review on social media and loses potential business, what measures can CX put in place to repair the damage?
Okay, so that's a good question, and that speaks into what we call service recovery as customer experience. Yeah. So when I think the first thing that a business needs to do when something goes wrong and there is a negative comment or negative feedback that comes through. Now, social media is very sensitive, so it also has to be handled with care. But the first thing that you need to do as well is, one, you acknowledge that there was a problem. Don't deny it, especially if there was really a problem, assuming maybe a product came and it delayed or it was faulty, all right? So you have to acknowledge it as a business and give an apology. I think for customers, once you are able to manage their expectations in a way that, they can see that there is empathy and you are apologetic about it, you are admitting, yes, there's an issue and this is what we have done about it, or this is what we're going to do about it, then you'll find that, they will understand. Because customers do understand that things go wrong. The problem that we have with some businesses today, or the attitudes that we have towards complaints, is that it's a very negative thing. And you'll find some businesses getting defensive or ignoring or burying their head under the sand because they don't want to be involved. That is the wrong approach. The best approach is, yes, acknowledge the issue, the remark, respond in a very polite way, and just respond, we thank you for your feedback, we appreciate your feedback, we apologize that this happened, but you also have to come back and say, what is it that you have done about it to fix the issue? Yeah, and if you haven't fixed the issue by that time, say, we are looking into this, and in 2 days or by tomorrow this time, we are going to come back to you with a response. Yeah, and whether it's offline or whatever, but get in touch with that customer and manage their expectations, have a solution and fix whatever pain point has been raised, and also be just get into their shoes and be empathetic about what it is that they're complaining about. And then what we call service recovery is also that in the event that, for example, you had an issue and there was an error, Let's say, for example, it was a cake that was baked. So you have a bakery, a cake was baked, and it didn't come out right the way it was supposed to be. Service recovery is not saying, we are very sorry and we apologize, but you can go the extra mile and say, in fact, we are going to give you 2 cakes as a way of apologizing and saying, we are sorry that this happened. We have given you a lemon cake and a Black Forest cake just to make sure that this, and this is not going to recur again, So service recovery is also going the extra mile to say, what else can we do beyond repairing the damage or just responding to the complaint that has come on board as well? Yeah, that was a good question. Thank you.
Richard is asking, in a competitive market, how does one create a holistic customer journey that stands out?
Okay, yes. So the issue of competition is great, and you can see that it doesn't matter what product it is, there's always going to be competition. One of the ways that you can create a product that stands out is, first of all, understand who this product is for or this service is for. Don't create a product assuming what your clients want. Start with the insights and feedback from your clients. So, for example, if you are creating, say, an app of some kind, for making it easy. Okay, let's say it's a lending app. All right, there are several lending apps today. So maybe before you actually create that product, you would find out from 10 others, 15 other people and say, hey, we are actually in the process of creating an app. We want to design something. Work collaboratively with your target audience or your target clients to get feedback and say, what is it that you'd want in this app? So all other apps are lending money within, maybe they say in 24 hours, we'll credit your account. Maybe your clients will say, me, I can't wait 24 hours. Me, by the way, I just need that money in 30 minutes. Okay, so you've noted. Richard has noted, in 30 minutes, my account has to be credited. All right. Another one will say, I want to be able to access this without any documentation and without giving, So you're taking the wish list of your clients as you're designing this new product. That way you come up with a product that is standing out and that will be differentiated from what's already out there. Secondly, it's also good to get to make sure that it's working efficiently. All right, you market it in a way that also is reaching your target audience. You understand your target audience. Yeah, so you don't create an app for people who are 60 years old, 75 years old. They will not understand it. You have to understand who are your target audience. So if they are young, if the app is for maybe junior, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, so you create it in a way that speaks to the parents as well as speaks to the children. So you'll say, as parents, we want to find a way of saving money for our children as well. And so you design in such a way that it attracts the audience that you want so that it stands out. And then at the end of the day, like we have said and talked about it this whole afternoon, it's the experience that your clients will have with that product or service. Remember, at the end of the day, you're not selling a product, you're selling a solution. You are selling an experience, okay? You're not selling a product, you are selling an experience and a solution. If the product that you have is not solving a problem or is not a solution for somebody else, they will not buy it because they don't need it, yeah? So tailor products or tailor solutions that meet our customers' needs, take an outside-in approach, meet and exceed your customers' needs, and that way you will stand out. Yeah, so we have said you exceed their expectations, you will stand out. You are not only meeting them, but you're exceeding. So I think those are just some of the ways that you can do that. But very importantly, always engage and collaborate with your customers to know what is working and what's not working, and fix that. If there's anything not working, fix and improve on that.
Indeed, we should aim at not selling a product, but aim at selling a solution. We should get our customers' insights and also market to them to understand what they need. Wow, that is so insightful. We also have Regina, who is commenting and saying, customer experience is an investment, not a cost or expense. Wow. We also do have Terence, who says that employees are your very first customers. He's speaking into employee experience that we just covered. Wow.
Yes, correct. And those are very important elements about the whole experience. And that is why we say customer experience is holistic. It just doesn't touch on support. It just doesn't touch on complaints management or solving a query, or smiling. It's gone beyond smiling. Today, customer experience has gone digital. You cannot have a digital transformation or digital processes within an organization without asking yourself, what is the experience for our customers? How will this affect or impact our customers? Are we making it easier for our customers to do business with us or not? Yeah. So very, very good comments there. Thank you for those comments, and thank you for those questions as well.
I like the point that it's better a complaining customer than the quiet one. And so our energy, we should put it to fixing those pain points and listen keenly to what they have to say to us. Jen, indeed, we've had a very, very insightful, enlightening conversation with you. And I believe this conversation can go on and on, but I think I would like to end it here. And we thank you so much, Jen, for your time and for this enlightening discussion on the nexus of customer service and customer experience for business excellence. Would you be kind enough to give us your parting shots?
Yes, thank you very much as well. And, it's I think for me, seeing that more and more businesses want to take the time to understand what it is that we can do to give great value to our customers. When a business gives good value to customers, the customers will in turn give you value. Yeah. And the second thing that we always need to also remember is that if you don't take care of your customers, it's important to have that customer plan or customer agenda or customer strategy. If you don't take care of your customers, then your customers will be taken care of by your competitors. Your competitors will be more than happy to take care of your customers. And as a parting shot, I just want us to remember that the word care, yeah. And I'll break down what this word care is in terms of the experiences that we give our customers. So care, in the sense that we need to care for our customers 24/7 and consistently. It's not a CX day thing or CX week thing or a one-off. So every single day, 24/7, consistently, care. So C standing for make sure that the services or the business that you're giving your customers are convenient. Is your business giving convenient services to your customers? Is it consistent? Or are they having to make a lot of effort to reach you in any way? Yeah. A stands for accessibility. You have to make sure that your business is accessible or your services or your solutions are accessible. The moment that a customer feels that they can't access you to give feedback or to ask a question, or, so how accessible are you? Can you be reached online? Are your branches easily, what's your location? Do they know how to reach you? Are you accessible? If you are a digital platform, for example, are you 24/7 uptime and online? Yeah, for example. So accessibility is key. The R stands for reliability. Can we rely on you and that service when we want it, when we need it? We said today's customers are very dynamic and demanding, and they have expectations, very high expectations, but they better have reliable services. They better be able to call you and get you. If they need to send an email, are they able to get that email responded in good time? Yeah. Then we have E for so reliable, and also R also stands for responsive. When a customer reaches out to you, whether it's on social media, whether it's on email, whether it's on call, how responsive are you to get back to them, and how soon? So do you have a turnaround time where they can easily say, my phone was actually picked after the first ring, or my email was responded to within 20 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever, or it's instant. Yeah, these days I think online you can get instant responses. So make sure you're reliable and responsive, sorry. And the E stands for exceed your customers' expectations. As a business, you want to go the extra mile to not only meet, but to exceed the expectations of your customers. That way you can be guaranteed they are not going to move anywhere else. Yeah. They ask for a small glass of water, you give them a jug and tell them, oh, actually here is a jug of water and we have put some lemon and also some syrup in it, exceed, wow them. So the exceeding customer expectations is a wow factor. So what wow factors can you include in your business and the way you deliver your services so that your customers say this is something extra? And that's where the element of excellence also comes in, where you make sure that excellence is your signature. When they're thinking about what is great service, they're not only thinking about great service or good service, they're thinking the service that we get from Mine's boutique is exceptional. It is excellent. They're using such words. They exceeded my expectations. It was wow. So I hope for all of us, and we all have our businesses and we all have, even the work that you're doing. You may not be a business owner, but you may be working somewhere and delivering service somewhere. Make sure that you remember that 24/7, we care for our customers. We care for them so that in the way that we have broken down care, so that we are able to retain those customers, and we are able to say that we have loyal customers who the competition can never touch, because we have the best and the most exceptional services that we're delivering to our customers. So I want to thank you for the opportunity. It's amazing to be able to share some of these insights, and there are more and there are many, and we can continue the conversations even beyond this afternoon.
Thank you so much, Jane. And I hope our audience has taken notes of all the insights and nuggets you have shared with us. I would also like to announce our winners for the day. We have Stella Kamau. We also have Terence. Jane, please let us know what they walk away with.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. So Stella Kamau and Terence, you are our lucky winners this afternoon. Courtesy and on behalf of Lead Insights Africa, we'll be offering 2 complimentary sessions, consulting sessions for free. A 30-minute session with you. We want to know more about your business. How can we come in and help you make your business customer-centric? And if you are not in business and you'd prefer a mentor circle engagement, so we can provide a mentorship session for 30 minutes or a coaching session for 30 minutes as mentor circle conversations. And so very proud of you that you've been able to win those complimentary gifts. And yeah, get in touch with us. The number on the screen, you can just send an SMS with your name, and then we will get in touch with you as Lead Insights Africa and plan on the way forward on how we can give you this complimentary consulting session as well. So we are looking forward to that, and thank you. Thank you, Springboard, for that opportunity.
Wow, those are very amazing gifts. Congratulations to Stella and Terence. At this juncture, Springboard Capital, we pride ourselves in being the springs that propel you to greater and better heights in life by lending you money at very affordable rates. We are the lending hand. Most of all, our professionalism and customer experience is unmatched in the market. You can find us at Town, Kagen House, Thika at Sawa House. We also in Keroka, Kisii, and our CPA head office along Thika Road at Survey. We are also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn as Springboard Capital. Our website is www.springboardcapital.co.ke. I would like to say bye until next time. Thank you very much for tuning in.